Hey folks, this is Alan Jones with Hi-Fi Buys. We have always said we're all about the experience, so this is a video that we'd like to share our experience on acoustical treatments. What we'd like for you to do is learn a little bit about the effects of acoustical treatments on your room and your sound system. We also are going to share thoughts and experiences here at the store in this room and the results of doing treatments in it. We have a service that we do called Acoustic Room Mapping. It is using mics and software to come out and in your room, and as we did in this room, to measure reverb times. They are amazingly effective on helping us understand how much room treatment, what kind, what type is needed to be able to get the room to sound properly, get your brain comfortable, and allow you to get the kind of sound out of the system that you want. So there are three types. One you will find are diffusers, absorbers, and bass traps. And what you'll find is most all of these can be in nearly any size or configuration to be able to fit in your room or color. We can even have them done including art and photos. I'm thinking about having one done for my condo with hi-fi. If y'all haven't seen him, he's on the website too. Anyway, so what should we expect in the sense of these things after we put them up? Well, the first thing I want to do is tell you a little bit about the differences between them. This one just to my right back here that you see on the wall, this diffuses and absorbs and does things in different frequencies and different purposes according to the specs that we get from our reading than this one, which also absorbs and diffuses. And then you'll see over in the corner, there's a bass trap. And so you'll find each one of these has a specific purpose to do different things according to the facts that we get when we come out and do the acoustic room map. So what we do is we take that sheet, determine from our experience, and be able to get those things up and get them in the right look for your home so that you can actually get and maximize the sound out of your system. So after an install, what should we expect? Well, I can tell you what we got out of this room. And I want to tell you, we got Wilson, Audio Research, Brinkman, HRS, Full Audio Research, or AudioQuest cabling and that kind of thing. An amazing system that should be killing it, and it wasn't. So we actually took this software, put it in this room, measured the room, started looking at what we did. First thing we did was put these up. Second thing we did was put those up. And the third thing we did was put the bass traps in. Each and every single time, we got a marked improvement in not only mid-range clarity because the mid-bass wasn't covering things up. We actually put the bass traps in, and wow, what a difference that was. The bass leveled out and evened out. Soundstage just kind of locked right in. I will tell you that the store was absolutely abuzz after we got this room done. Everybody came in here and was listening, whereas before that wasn't happening that much. So you might think about that in your own space in your own room, that if you get it done right, you'll probably will spend a lot more time there. So what are some of the mistakes that people make? Well, one is to do nothing. The second is too much absorption. So absorption is available everywhere. You can buy it easily. You can buy these egg crates and so on and so forth. And a lot of that's very ineffective. But when you do have too much absorption, you'll basically just take the life right out of the room. It basically just deadens the room to a point that it's hard for it to have life. We've all been in probably someone's theater in a home where they've had too much absorption in it, and you kind of walk in and you just, I don't know, you're just not really comfortable. Okay, the system has to work very hard as well, so that's not always the best option either. So what you will find is that presence is what we're after. We're trying to get this system to reproduce and be present in your room. When we have too high a reverb times, which is very normal in most rooms, you end up finding that if you can take that down, you'd be amazed at the changes that will happen in your system. I thank you for your time today, and also invite you to either come by the store and listen to this room and see what we've done, or contact us and our team so that we can come out and look at your room and do an acoustic room map for you. Thank you.